Hi everybody, this is Ryan and I'm here for a video. This time I'm going to talk a little bit about week 3. So let's get started. There's our home screen. Let's go to modules and let's go down here to week 3. Hope you're enjoying class so far. It seems to be going pretty well. If you have questions, please reach out to me. I'll help you as best I can. Okay, so week 3. So week 3, part 1 is due June 18th. This video I'm making right now will go right here. Here's your week 3, part 1 overview. So this week, essentially, you're going to be working on section 2.3 and 8.1. So this week you have another quiz. Make sure you're sending me your work on the quizzes. You need to watch the videos and complete the homework. And one thing I want to point out to you is you're going to have a midterm exam due on June 27th, and it will be taken using Respondus. Hopefully by now you've worked on the Respondus sample exam. That'll help us understand whether or not you're ready. If you take that and you have problems, please let me know. So that's that. Let's go back to modules. And back down to week 3. So the setup is the same. Here is some PowerPoints that you can look at for the content. These are videos that I make. Here's a PDF of some content and a video that goes along with it. You're welcome to watch those. I wouldn't depend on these for learning the content. However, they might be good for you to get some keynotes. So this is a PDF that we made. Then you have your quiz is right here. For quizzes, make sure you're emailing me your work. Here's your videos and your e-text. Hopefully those are working out. Here's information about the midterm and the final. That's new. I just put that in there. So take a look at that. You're going to be allowed about 90 minutes, and you're going to be allowed an 8.5, 11-inch sheet of paper for notes, cheat sheet, whatever you want to use it for the final. Here's some information. If you have trouble with Respondus, here's some support. If you have problems, please let me know. So that's pretty much part 1. And here's those extra videos. Hopefully you're watching some of those. Part 2 is due on the 22nd of June. Make sure you go through this. Here's your PowerPoints again and your videos. Take a look at these. You can do that. I forgot to point out the overview. Let's take a look at the overview real quick. Part 2. Here's the overview. So this week you're going to work on section 2.4 and 3.1. Same setup. Reminder about your midterm being due on the 27th. Please don't wait to the last minute to get this done. There's also a study guide. The study guide is kind of long, but you can pause it and come back to it. So that's a really good way to study. It'll be very, very similar to the actual midterm exam. So if you're good on this one, on the study guide, you should be good on the midterm as well. So then here's your study guide. So you have these assignments, section 2.4, homework 11, homework 12, and you have your study guide due. And it's also for a grade, so make sure you get that done. And like always, if you have questions, please let me know. I'll talk to you later.